Oh, what's up, Citizen Zone? How's it going? Just another beautiful day, isn't it? Or is it? Because there's some things that are happening already. Lots of denial seem to be going around with your friend, our friend, Donald Trump, right now. Looks like the judge threw out the case here in Carson City, and that's clearly going to put some people in a bad space. And on top of all that, we got that video from Georgia that shows some rather interesting things with good old Ruby helping her daughter with the ballots, 50 million of them or something. It's been a it's been a crazy situation indeed. And already there's a bunch of people that are saying that the video has been debunked and a whole bunch of other things and sounding like they don't really know what the heck is going on in their own situation. It honestly is one of those things that just makes me kind of wonder if there's anything better happening in the near future because, like we keep getting losses. We're still looking for a win in GA, and they're telling us that the big Lebowski that was dropped by Giuliani really isn't anything. And that to me seems a little bit strange. On top of that, I find it very peculiar that all these witnesses that signed all these affidavits aren't actually getting interviewed or anything by any governmental organization. And it seems that a lot of the mainstream media, I don't know, has turned to mocking these people's actual testimony and are trying to write it off as something that it might not even be anywhere close to being. So we're living in strange times, my friends. The Citizen Zone is very clear on how we're moving forward here, and honestly, the only proper thing to do now is to just fight harder and harder and harder, right? Like, the more we get stuff put in, the more stuff gets denied, the more that we have to push forward and ask ourselves, holy crap, do they really have everything all wrapped up in this little bag for themselves? Because it sounds like they might actually have it done. And I feel like we've been watching Lynn Wood and Sidney Powell making very small headway here and there, but I've been seeing an upwards. I've been seeing a lot of so called Republicans or GOP people that are on the Trump team that are basically attacking him in a myriad of different ways that are also strange, very strange, not very clear to me. It's almost like there's this GOP force that has activated the Rhino Force, I guess we could call them, and Rhino forces decidedly already gotten in line with the Biden presidency, and now we're starting to see that this is going to be something that's going to hit probably a lot harder. Even then, we haven't heard from that mysterious letter that everybody's always talking about. Although a lot of the people that are working to try to take down that mysterious letter are saying a bunch of stuff now, like apparently Donald Trump is directly connected with it, and that's what they think is going on. So I don't know if they're really trying to sell this one to the media in a really weird way, but damn, that seems like a crazy situation. On top of that, Business Insider seems to be dead set on dropping a gigantic expose on this whole thing within the next 2 days, maybe 3 days. I don't know. Sometimes I'm bad with the days, but I feel like that one's going to be interesting because here we are in December, and I mean, they told me over at Vice that we might be seeing something in the middle of December, early January. So one can only hope that, Vice might actually start cracking on the scene with that one. Although, I don't know, documentary films and all the shit are their own thing. So I try to be as clear as possible when I talk to these people, but even then, it's been a long time. Do I remember that shit? Hell no, man. I smoke a ton of weed. What? Ah, honestly, that do it philosophy, that turn into a resistance fighter mentality is coming really strong with I think a lot of us out here, especially with little Lunchy. She's always trying to resist the sock. I don't know what it is about these socks and hands, but she just does not like them whatsoever. And These are the things that I try to think about, because if life were as simple as Lunchy just chewing on hands, we would already be out of this situation. But here we are, still waiting, still wondering what's going to happen with our republic. But are we just looking at the future end of all things to come? I don't know. You let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit that like button, subscribe, become a member if you love Lunchy, all of that good stuff. Either way, I love you guys and I hope you have a blessed day. Love you, Lunchy. Be excellent to each other. Say bye bye.